Hi, this is Alicia from Behind the White Picket Fence, and today I'm doing my April wrap-up and May TBR. The first book I read in April was a middle grade book that basically was just a way of me getting out of my reading slump, and yeah, it helped me get out of that reading slump that I got stuck in the beginning of April, and I'm just glad that I got out of it. It's not fun. It's not fun to not want to read. I don't know what to do with my life when I don't know what to read. So, yeah. I read Professor Gargoyle by Charles Gilman. And it's book one in the H.P. Lovecraft middle school series. Slither Sisters is book 2, and Teacher's Pest is book 3. I don't believe the third one's out yet, but I could be wrong. I just really love this book. The characters were awesome. I mean, you would think, like, I don't read middle grade very often, and I kind of thought characters and story and plot and whatever weren't very good in those books, just from memory from when I was reading them originally, when I was younger, and I was definitely told wrong. I saw my error in believing that, and I'm glad I did, because now I am open to reading more middle grade books altogether. The stories are just something that I'm interested in, and I am happy to see where this series continues and how the characters develop, and just seeing all the new creatures and whatever in the middle school, and it's a great story. It is a little bit creepy, and from the cover you can probably tell that it is a creepy type of story, but it's not like gory or anything like that. It is a middle grade book, so it is written for children, and I fully recommend that you or your child try these books. They're just awesome. And then I also read in April The Dead Girls Dance by Rachel Kane, and I didn't actually read this book. I listened to the audiobook and loved it. I love this series. I'm only 3 books in, but I already love it. I mean, I love the characters. I love Rachel Kane. I love that she can write a story that just grips you from the beginning and leaves you wondering what's going to happen next at the end of the story. She does use cliffhangers, and yeah, The Dead Girls Dance was just awesome. Some intense things happen at The Dead Girls Dance, and it does get a bit graphic at times, but the story progresses really well, and I love how Claire deals with it all, and it ends with a cliffhanger again, like I've said, but I rated it 5 out of 5 stars, because it was just amazing. I loved it. It was just amazing. I don't know what else to say. It's just, the series is awesome, and I fully recommend that you check it out. If you haven't heard of this series, it is a paranormal, young adult vampire romance series that has like 9 to 13 books out. I'm not sure how many there are, but they just keep coming, and I can't wait to see what happens in the later books, because I want to know how Claire grows up from being this like 16-year-old girl to being an adult. But yeah, I am currently reading book 3, and that is Midnight Alley, and it's just as amazing as the first 2 books, and I'm loving the characters and the new characters that were brought in, and yes, so I'm not going to go into that because I'm almost done with it, but unfortunately I wasn't able to include it in my April wrap-up. But my review will be up soon, so that makes it that much better. And the final book that I read in April was a huge book. It was, well, now it's not coming up on my iPhone. Now I have to go find it. Lover at Last by J.R. Ward. 591 pages. Let me just say, that's a huge book. It's the second longest book in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. And I personally could have dealt with it being a little shorter. I don't know. Some of the things could have been left out. Some of the characters were just not for me. It felt like it had no point, like I've said before, but I did absolutely love the book. It was just amazing. I did rate it 4 out of 5 stars, only because I felt like certain things were not right, and it just wasn't the perfect J.R. Ward book for me, and yeah. It is a male-male paranormal romance, definitely an adult book, so read it if you're over 18, and yeah. Or if you're overly mature for your age. But if you are younger than 18, please get parental consent to read these. They're very graphic, and it is 2 men together in this one, so yeah. But if you haven't heard of this series, it is a paranormal romance with a very unique vampire world. Their enemy is called the Lessers, and they smell like baby powder, which is completely revolting to the warrior vampires, and it seems lame. I do admit it does, but it's not. When you read the books, it's really not. The characters are amazing, the story's amazing. I just love these books so much. I can't say anything bad about them. I mean, anything terrible, no. They're just amazing, and J.R. Ward is an amazing author. So, yeah, I read 3 books this month, which was kind of small. I was hoping to have read more than 3 this month, but wasn't able to because, like I said, I'm not going to be able to complete Midnight Alley by Rachel Caine before tonight, and yeah, I don't have that much left, so the review will be up, like I've said, but yeah, that's pretty much all I read. I do have 2 books for my May TBR, and it is Midnight Alley, of course, and, well, actually I have 3 books, because I'm going to continue with this series with Feast of Fools, which is book 4, and, yeah. I'm not going to say anything else about this series, because I've said all I can say. And the other book that I'll be reading this month is A Hunger Like No Other. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it. I probably will. I mean, I'm pretty far into it. Well, not pretty far. I'm in the beginning. Almost 100 pages. And, yeah. The only thing that I've noticed about this so far, which doesn't have anything to do with the story, is... if I can find it again. My pages have words missing, which is, yeah, that's real great. How am I going to read the story with words missing? Right down the middle. It kind of looks like it was written to be like a poem style type paragraph, but no, it's not. It's supposed to have words, and other pages have it too, and I just found in an earlier page in the front that there are words missing there too, so I'm going to have to get a different copy of A Hunger Like No Other. But, yeah. I'm really liking the characters. Lachlan and Emmeline are great characters. I love that Emma is half vampire, half Valkyrie, which I've never read anything with Valkyries before, so that's really cool. And I really, really love that it's a vampire-werewolf kind of story, and Lachlan is not at all happy with his mate being a vampire. Not at all. But yeah, I'm loving the story so far, and I really, really want to see how this progresses and how the series goes after this first book, and yeah. So that is all that I have for you today. That concludes my April wrap-up and May TBR. I hope you enjoyed this video, and link below what books you're reading, comment below what books you're reading, and I'd love to see how your month went, and yeah, I'd just love to hear from you, and keep up the reading, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!